Now, Channel 3 early warning weather.
Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Connor Lewis. We're expecting some more active weather in the forecast. Sunday is going to bring us freezing rain, and ice accumulations are likely on and west and north of the I-84 corridor. The shoreline should be largely spared from this, but it looks like a good chunk of the state is going to be looking at those ice accumulations. Freezing rain for tomorrow. It's going to be light ice accumulations, but you'll see here in a second some portions of Litchfield County may see some enough ice accumulations for some tree damage. Quiet and cold work week is ahead, and an active next weekend. So we have an active and cold pattern right now in New England, which, as you can imagine, will create some concerns for us. And that first one ahead is going to be winter weather advisory, freezing rain, and icy untreated surfaces. This is exactly what we were talking about last Wednesday. There should be a more expansive area of freezing rain compared to last Wednesday. The good news is that there is some sand or some salt already on the roads, but you can't really count on that. So anywhere that's not been treated, you want to be super careful driving for tomorrow morning. But I think that the crews will be on top of it, and I do think that it'll make a little bit of a difference given how much salt is already on some of the major roadways. Here's a look at what's going on through noon. We're looking at a widespread glazing across the state and then additional freezing rain possible for the Northwest Hills into the early afternoon. And I think this is going to be a low-end amount of what we see because the snowpack is going to facilitate ice accumulations with any rain that's falling. So freezing rain is going to be very likely as opposed to just regular rain because of the freezer effect of the snow that's on the ground. 5 a.m. we're in the clear, maybe some sprinkles up in the Litchfield Hills, and then 10 a.m. we have freezing rain. This is the worst of it. We could see some moderate freezing rain in the Litchfield Hills across the Northeast Hills. You can see those greens into Enfield and portions of Middlesex and New Haven County. We could see some more freezing rain in some of the deeper part of the valleys because of the snow that's on the ground. So we want to keep that in mind. Noon, we're still seeing those same areas getting the freezing rain. Temperatures rising above freezing in most areas, and we'll see rain pushing over into southeast Connecticut. And there's no concern of freezing rain for New London County or for the shoreline. Right on the shoreline, there will not be any freezing rain. Into the rest of the evening, things are dying down. We don't see the sun for tomorrow. Got the clear skies right now, but increasing cloud cover will happen once the winds switch out of the south. Early morning pinpoint Doppler, we're dry right now. 21 degrees and winds are locks. It's cold outside. It's going to get a little bit colder, but fortunately not too much, which is good. Waterbury already 15 degrees. Pretty nasty out there. So eventually the winds are going to rotate out of the south to keep us from getting any colder and bring up all that wind or all the rain for tomorrow. Wind chills are about the same as the temperature because it's very calm outside. And we'll see those wind chills getting very dangerous for Tuesday morning, in fact. Single digits combined with the gust. That means we're looking at sub-zero wind chills for Tuesday morning and sub-zero in the afternoon as well. Potentially, there could be a saving grace if the wind's backing down in the afternoon, but I think at least in the morning we have sub-zero wind chills. A steady 10-mile-per-hour wind along with a nice 25-mile-per-hour wind gust for Tuesday. Hartford, 20 degrees right now to go with calm winds. Look at our temperatures for the week ahead. It's cold, so we're kind of we're going to be looking at northwest winds for the most part this week. It's going to be cold, and honestly, we're lucky that the work week is going to be pretty quiet, I think. We may be looking at some activity for next weekend. Too soon to say if we'll get a storm, but I can tell you that's not going to be warm enough for rain. It's going to be cold on this upcoming Saturday. Have the freezing rain for tomorrow, 32 degrees on Monday, and then 13 on Tuesday. Now, besides the lack of activity Monday through Friday, can't sugarcoat this forecast too much. It's going to be, it's going to be quite cold out there, so bundle up and be very careful driving tomorrow morning, and for some areas in the afternoon as well, until we can get those temperatures into the mid and upper 30s.